information, what they got from the body, and they need to release that. They don't need to wait for the independent autopsy to come back and then try to copy paste that. And I think with the independent autopsy is gonna put people to work. People gonna have to go to work. Police gonna have to go to work. Everybody gonna have to go to do their job. So what we not doing is we not giving nobody no leeway or an excuse to not do their job. Benjamin Crump have been on tour. He been on tour with all over the place with Don Lemon. He been on CNN. He been on Good Morning America. He been everywhere. Giving the parents a platform to speak. And this is some of what the parents said.
No, he didn't come back with us.
Well, how were you able to get the phone?
So we tracked it, and my friend Tashima went and picked it up.
It wasn't like they said we got his phone, they tracked it. And that highlights all these contradictions, Michael. The fact that they said Nolan was talking to a young woman and she said that he said, I'm going back to get on the boat with the boys. The boys said that he said he was going to stay with her. And so that's an obvious contradiction. And then this video of this, you can hear an argument going where Nolan is saying, give me my freaking phone. What are you freaking doing? And so then his phone ends up missing. I don't know any teenagers, Michael Strahan, who says, if you believe that story, I'm going to stay behind and I'm going to leave my phone. I mean, no young person leaves their cell phone.
That's not a young person or old person thing. That's a person thing. Nobody with a cell phone today is leaving their phone anywhere in the hands of anybody. We need that phone. I just had an experience last week. I broke my screen on my phone. I'm talking about this was completely wiped out. I couldn't do nothing. I had to use Siri to make phone calls. I was in disarray. I was all messed up because your phone is your life. Everything on your phone, you use it. You utilize your phone to pay for things. You utilize your phone to look up things. You utilize your phone for entertainment. Your phone is your face is damn near glued to your phone 24/7. So that's not, that's not plausible to me. It doesn't sound, just don't add up to me. You need your phone. Everybody, you got a phone stand in your car. You looking at your phone in your hand while you driving. You ain't even supposed to be having it's hands free. We doing everything with the phone. The phone on us. So for them to try to say that he left his phone is completely, just don't add up to me. And like I said, I just broke my phone. I immediately got off work, went to the phone place and paid the money to get my phone fixed because I need my phone. Laptop don't replace phone. Nothing replaces your phone. Your phone is pretty much your everything. You got your bank. It's the same Tigger thing with Big Tigger. Give my phone. I don't care what you might think is in there. Everything in there, all of everything, all of the stuff. I just need my phone. My cards on my phone, my Cash App on my phone, my bank app on the phone. I don't need just anybody with my phone. So when I ask for my phone back, give my phone. And for somebody to say that, oh, he just left it on the whim, that I can't go for that. So moving forward, the mom said she had to track the phone down. Now, whoever had the phone knew that wasn't their phone. They knew who phone it was. They didn't reach out to the parents to say, hey, I got his phone. I just can't, I don't know where we got separated, but we were leaving and, he got on another boat But none of that makes sense. I don't think she gave the phone back on purpose because of all these questions that was gonna come behind her having this phone. And I think she know, it's just me speculating. But it's a lot of questions that's gonna come with her just coming forward, saying, "Hey, I got this phone." Now you have to ask how you get the phone. Where's Nolan? You're gonna have to have answers to these questions. And I don't think she was ready to have those, she didn't have those answers. So, but it's still the same questions. If they have to track the phone down and find you, you still got to answer the same questions.
How do you think during the police, we have been, how do you land like I'm not, he's like, but no.
But see what else she's saying.
His phone ends up missing. I don't know any teenagers, Michael Strahan, who says, if you believe that story, I'm going to stay behind and I'm going to leave my phone. I mean, no young person leaves their cell phone. And so then there's so many things that their parents are telling us about, even why didn't his body wash up with the tide on Sunday? Why would it come on Monday? It's not adding up. And that is the problem when you think about the history of Mississippi.
Parents spoke out again too. They did another press conference on another platform, and I really want to highlight that because the dad was speaking, and I want y'all to get when you hear him speak, you get a good idea of what type of person the dad is, and I'm gonna let y'all judge for yourself. Y'all gotta bear with me. I'm doing this on the fly. We're gonna get into what that girl Henny said because she had a pretty interesting take on it. But I really want y'all to hear his father speak.
So you said that he stayed the night at a friend's. The first question is, did he stay with the friends that he went on the boat with? Yes, he did. And my second
What's
question
up, Bambi?
is, has
Bambi
anyone
P? How you
come
doing?
forward and provided
Thanks for showing up.
other photographs or videos from Horn Island from July 4th?
Make sure y'all hit that like button, man, and subscribe and share the channel out so we get some, get the word out.
Please continue to send whatever video you've got, whatever pictures you got. And we're very thankful that some of y'all people have gotten that.
So
Yeah, a lot of people been sending in information. That's how we getting all this new information from that night. And let me see.
So the importance of how to move in circumstances. And it's not us being feeding into racism or
Welcome to the stage, Mr. Ted Turner.
Yeah, bro.
unfortunately happened that he did not like. He did not like that there was so much division, and I think that's why God gave him a seed was really a peacemaker. He wanted, like I said, everyone to be included.
Can
What's
you
the
hear me?
deal? What's the Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Oh,
You are
okay.
here on the Realspill
Okay, okay. What the
podcast, man. Yes, you are here. What's the
what
deal?
the business is, homie?
Hey, man, taking it one day at a time, one play at a time. You know what I'm saying? What's the
That
deal,
right,
man?
that
How you
right.
doing? You doing all right?
Yeah, man, I'm chilling, man. I want to get on the board today, man. I'm gonna take my time though, but yeah, I'm ready to get to it though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't
Yes,
gonna
sir,
lie to
man.
you, man. A lot of crime going on, and I want to
They
get
trying to
to it, man.
they trying to shut us down, big. They trying to shut us down, Ted. They want us to stop talking about it. They want us to move right along. And where I got this idea from, well, what was brought to my attention is Mr. Adam 22 was having a conversation with Dogface, and he said some concerning things. He had some concerning point of views about this Nolan Wells situation, as far as how we speaking on it, what how we speaking to it, as far as what we think happened, how we putting the story together with the information that's been given to us. And hold on, I'm gonna get this music off of here. I'm gonna try to get these messages in an order where it makes sense. I don't want to read backwards to I want to read them from front to back and not backwards forward. So Adam 22 gets at Dogface and he says, "You do this thing where when someone points out that you're spreading lies, you call them racist or tell them they're not black. Do you not think I could see what you're doing?" That's Adam 22. How would you respond to that? How we respond to that?
I don't, I don't like Adam, man. I ain't gonna tell no story, man. And the reason I say I don't like him is because I feel like he a snake, man. As far as he got the black man on his podcast in his company or whatever, and he just using them up there to crash him out. So that's what I got to say about him. He got a good platform where people do tune in and and deal with him. But for him to be having us up there just to crash us out, I'm talking about he'll make sure you go to jail. He'll make sure you get yourself into a situation where you'll try to hurt one another. I don't agree with none of that. You know what I'm saying? That slime activity. And I say I just don't agree with it. And then when the people he dealing with do find themselves in a situation, he fall back. But if you don't mind, Spill, throw the question out there one more time so I can answer it directly. But I just wanted to make sure I gave my thoughts and feelings on how slimy he is to me. My bad, P.
Okay, I'm gonna add to that. When I get the no jumper notification, I hear I hear hissing. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
real,
I
child.
hear
It's
hissing.
real.
The snakes is
It's
live. You know
real.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? On the job, man. This I just read a message to him speaking to Dogface about speaking on the situation dealing with
Mm-hmm.
Nolan Wells, and he said in his words, "You do the thing where when someone points out that you're spreading lies, you call them racist or tell them they're not black. Do you not think I could see what you're doing? LOL." He found it funny. How would you respond to that?
One more time. Give it to me one more time. I want to make sure everybody's clear on what I'm about to respond to. Because I'm about to
Okay,
give him the
Adams.
business.
That's what I got.
For
Hey
real.
man, this is what you do best. So look, he said you do this thing. Okay, so let's do a backup. They're talking about the Nolan Wells situation, and they doing the same thing we doing, putting together the information and trying to come up with a timeline of the events and how this thing transpired and what went wrong and who did wrong. Right? That's what he doing. That's what Dog doing.
Right.
And so Adam 22 responds with, you do this thing where when someone points out that you're spreading lies, you call them racist or tell them they're not black. Do you not think I can see what you're doing?
For one, he don't really got no business speaking on, you know what I'm saying, skin color or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. He really don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just off of him, man, for real. I'm really off of him, for real. I'm off of
Because
him.
his opinion don't matter.
At all, man. At all. Not about what's going on in the culture when we really have real problems and issues. And then you really are a culture vulture to, you know, speak on the term that Dame Dash them coin, where you just sit around and just feed off the carcass of the culture. You know what I mean? You don't add nothing. You don't even really make no kills. You just come around when it's time to get paid. See what you can get for you. Oh man, I'm off of him for real, man. I'm off him for real. Cause you got a platform where you can actually bring light and real substance to a lot of these conversations that we be having and the things that's going on. You know what I mean? You could actually have Benjamin Crump and Al Sharpton on your page. You sitting up there talking to Whack 100, Skittle
Right.
Face this and Snicker Bar that. Man, come on, man. You know, that's why we here though.
Playing gay games. That's what you want to do. You want to, you know, do the. You want to treat us as if we're ignorant and don't know any better. And the only time you want to sit with us is if we're doing the entertainment thing where we're slandering each other and campaigning against each other. When
Right.
we're on your
Right.
side, you have no problem with what we're saying. When we're battling against each other, you have no problem with pushing that content. When there's a fight, that when people leave your studio to go outside and fight, you talk about that for 3 days and you pick sides and you instigate. But with this situation, a serious situation where you need to really insert yourself into the nature of what's going on to see what's really going on when it comes to our people and the make sure we get the justice we deserve and get the investigations that we deserve when it comes to our lives, then you absent. But you could get Whack 100 up there and play gay games and talk gay jokes, spread
Right.
misinformation, put people in jail, put cases on people. See, that's not a that's why I say culture vulture. It doesn't care what it puts into the culture. It'll eat anything. A vulture eats anything. So it don't care what it puts in his body. Just like he don't care what he put into the culture. So, they had a back and forth in the comment section and in the DMs.
Dog
So
facing Adam 22.
yeah. Dogface was trying to call him a race hustler. I mean, not Dogface, but Adam was calling Dogface a race hustler. He said it's an example of a white person not inserting himself into matters after doing research. Something you refuse to do because you'd rather be a race hustler. It's weird how you acted like you had so much respect for me, but then once I pointed out some stuff you're obviously wrong about, you feel the need to disrespect me rather than engage with what I am saying. You called me a race hustler. You act like you don't have an opinion because you don't have the information, but you're not even actively trying to get the information to understand what's going on with that. So anything anybody says about it, you're going to just say, where's the proof? Who told you that? What's your source? You do the same thing I do with government research. So it's not
Okay.
like I don't know what you're doing. I play that game too. I play the same game too. And he's just
And that's why they in trouble, because I don't play that game. I actually come with the information, no matter what the subject is, no matter what the topic is, I'm gonna come with it for real. I'm gonna do my research and I'm gonna be ready to go when I do approach the situation. You know what I'm saying? So here we go with this. You calling somebody a race hustler? Do you even know what it means? Or you just talking now?
he
You know
just
what I'm
talking.
saying? Or you just talking now? Everybody that got the skin complexion of us that you disagree with, now they're a race hustler anytime it comes to some black and white issue. Man, Adam, you lame to me, man. You lame to me. If anybody a race hustler, you are. If anybody a race hustler, you are. Adam 22 from No Jumper. You made all your money off our culture. And then you made it off the pain in the culture. And you got the nerve to call somebody who are activists, somebody who actually standing up for us, a race hustler. That's slander. Man, y'all got to wake up, man. Y'all got to start supporting these platforms. Start supporting these phonies. Y'all got to support the real.
The money is not worth it. The attention is not worth it. Fuck his 5 million subscribers and however many thousand folks in that chat supporting that dumbass shit. Because there's no production, no productivity when you involve yourself with that situation. I always said, hey, No Jumper ain't nowhere special. No Jumper ain't nowhere special.
Nah, it's just a big platform, and no A-list celebrities won't go there.
No, it's just a high subscriber.
It was a time when people would tune in and rock out with it, but now no A-list celebrities won't go over there.
No, they wouldn't be caught dead over there. They wouldn't be caught alive over there as a B-list celebrity, a C-list celebrity. You have to be an artist on a come up and just need to get this exposure to go over there. But even when you have to use Adam platform for what you're supposed to use it for, exposure. You're not supposed to go up there and try to, slander your op, tell no gangster stories. Inform people about who you are and what you do and focus on that. You don't have to get into the negative nature of the No Jumper universe.
For real. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, if we're going to keep it all the way 100, your whole platform is built on what you just tried to slander Dawgface and say he do. Your platform is built on misinformation and disinformation. You have people on your platform all the time saying nonsense, telling lies. You don't correct it or check it. You let it fly. So if anybody misinformed, it's you. It's you. If anybody misinformed.
This is definitely complete disrespect to the black culture, man, to the black car as a whole. So, anybody that, for people to continue to go up there and just be a part of that, it gives him reason to keep doing the things that he's doing, because there's no real backlash. There's no real effect when it's not financial. Say if everybody decided, hey, man, look, you and Josh had that shit. We ain't coming back. Now he have no talent. Adam not the talent. He can't get up there and do the things that we could do on the fly. He's not entertaining at all. So who we put a call in to Whack 100, get him up there to start some shit, tell some lies, shake some shit up. That's the No Jumper. That's the No Jumper thing right there, man. I don't get it. I'm not with it. And I don't understand how people keep going to be committed, you know what I'm saying, to that program, bro. That shit is some bullshit. Straight up, all the way around, straight up and down.
And we got to stand up behind Dawgface on this. Now, Dawgfacetv get out here and he do a little too much sometimes. What else? And we can disagree about, some of the things that he say or do or whatever. But ain't no way in the hell we should be sitting on the sideline while Adam 22 running his mouth. Ain't no way we got to sit on the sideline while he running his mouth. It being recorded, Adam. You said it. I don't want to hear nothing that you talking about now. You prove that you a hater. Dawgfacetv is one of the few people out here that really fighting for us, for real. You know what I'm saying? And for you to try to just slander his name like that and call him a race hustle, man, you lame for me. You lame for that, Adam. For
Lame as
real.
hell. And we got to have these conversations and keep these conversations in the forefront, because when they die out, it seems like niggas just move on and keep doing the same. You know what I'm saying? Like they just get off the path. Like they don't have no focus. It's like, I don't understand it. I don't see why. How come if I see it, I acknowledge it. How can I still align myself with some bullshit? I can't do it.
If you thought Dawgfacetv said something wrong, you should have corrected it with the facts or the evidence. You know what I'm saying? If you had the truth and you thought he said something wrong, that's what you should have did. You could have kept it on the subject matter, but to go personal and call the man a race hustler, you lame for that. And see, this the whole thing. I'm calling you lame because I want it to stick. I want y'all to understand what it really means. Once you've been tagged lame, the game is follow the leader after that point. You see what I'm saying? Once you've been tagged as a lame, don't nobody want to hear nothing that you talking about then. You ain't nobody with no voice no more. You a lame. So what you say don't even matter no more. Sit here calling the man a race hustle. And he one of the only activists that's really standing up. Man, I don't like that at all, man. I don't like that at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
And now I'm starting to question the people that's around him that ain't calling it out.
Me too. I've been
about,
looking at him.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you like this Dawgfacetv or dislike Dawgfacetv, the truth is the truth. Adam was lame for that.
It's happening in your face. You have to acknowledge it. That's all I'm asking for, is you to acknowledge what's going on in front of you and dealing with it accordingly.
I don't want to go against. Why would I go against my man for him? See, if you feel like that about it, then let me know that y'all lame then, because if you can't tell him he was wrong for saying that and y'all not have an issue, he ain't nobody you ought to be around with anyway.
Hell no, because he finna serve you up next. These niggas don't know they all on the serving they all on the platter. Whichever one make the most noise, whichever one he throw in the water and get the big enough splash to get the cash. That's all it is for him.
Shout out to Splash and Trap.
Shout out Splash. Hey man. Hey, I did that on purpose too, Splash. Shout out to you.
On the game, man. On the game.
Hey man, listen, man. We're gonna get back into this, man. I gotta get some things together. I just called this emergency live, man. I know, I was supposed to have some people come up, show up, man, and I blessings to them, man. I appreciate them. It was me. It was my fault. And you see me looking in the mirror saying it's my fault, man. That's me holding myself accountable. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to do that. You know what I'm saying? So what we gonna do, we gonna reset. We gonna, try this again another day, another time, where everybody got the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my suit and tie on like Ted, and we gonna get up here like CNN for real, and we gonna do the Realspill podcast and let all y'all know the deal. You know what I'm saying? And listen, man, this one thing I got to say, man, I got the bitch. And you know what I'm saying? The bitch, get my money. You hear me? Get me my money.